taught high school here in Chicago for 12 years. Thank you. Yeah, I did. I thought I was gonna change the world. I thought I was gonna motivate these young black kids, and I just got roasted every day, okay? You don't know you shape weird until you become the punchline to people fighting outside your classroom. It was two girls getting into an argument, and one girl said, "Bitch, shut your big back, Mr. Helem face ass up," right? And like, I can hear you, okay? Like this is not, it hurts. But God told me to stop teaching high school, right? And I'm gonna give you my testimony here. Those same two girls got into a physical fight, and I ran to the fight to break it up. This time was different. I became paralyzed. I couldn't move. I didn't know what was going on. Then the heavens opened up in my classroom, and I saw this bright light shining down on me. And this figure came down from that light, and he handed me my W-2 from the previous school year, right? And he showed me that I had made less than $25,000, right? And then he started pointing to the girls fighting behind me, and then he pointed back to the check, and then he pointed to the girls. And he said, "David." I said, "Yes, God." These kids, right? And he just flew back to the light, and I was like, "Oh." I miss the kids though. They bad as hell, but I miss them so much. Like, I lost my dad a few years ago, and I went to school on that Monday to make my dad proud. My dad was a very hard-working man, so I wanted to just make my daddy happy, and I wasn't ready. And I just broke down. One of my kids said, "Mr. Helem, why you crying?" And I'm just like, "Man, y'all are loud as right now," right? And I said, "I lost my dad on Saturday." And he said, "Man, we gonna find that. Don't even worry about that shit. Like, we got you." I said, "What?" I said, "Quantavious." And if you're laughing at that, you an asshole. That's not his fault, right? So I said, "Look, man, that's not what I meant." I said, "My dad passed away, and y'all are being super loud right now. I can't do this." He said, "Mr. Helem, I'm sorry. Sit down. I'll get him quiet for you." I said, "Man, thank you. Thank you, sir." So I took a seat, and I heard this. "Hey! Shut the up! His dad is dead! He ain't got no daddy no more! Ain't no more barbecues, Six Flags, Applebee's, none of that shit. Just sadness!" I'm at a school where the kids mess up so much they don't know where to send them, so they send them to this new school called an alternative school, right? But it's different because kids are old, right, and ask you dumbass questions. Like one dude was like, "Mr. Helem." I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" He said, "How come we don't got prom?" I said, "What?" He said, "How come we don't have a prom here?" I said, "Fam, you almost 22. You can go to any nightclub in America. Like why the f are you asking me about prom?" He was like, "Yeah, you right, dog."
There's more funny where that came from. Subscribe right here, right now, and you won't miss another laugh.